So today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite things when it comes to makeup, and that is how to brighten and lighten and make an under eye look a little bit more youthful and awake. So I've got 3 products that I want to share with you today because I want to keep it kind of nice and simple for those of you that don't like to wear a ton of makeup. So hopefully as you're looking at me right now, you can see that this eye, this side of my face, has already been done with my under eye products to make them a little bit brighter and lighter, and then this eye has not. So I already have on my foundation, however I don't have anything else on under the eyes right now. So let's go ahead and get into it. My 3 products for getting a more awake under eye. So the first thing you're gonna need is something to make the whites of the eyes look whiter. So you're gonna want this little pencil to put in your waterline. So I buy these 2 at a time now. This is the Flower Beauty Eye Lightener Pencil in color Moonstone. And so you're just going to take this pencil, it's kind of like it's not a white, it's not really a nude, it's like a white nude. And you're just going to line the inner waterline of your eye. So I'm just gonna take this one down. And this is going to take away some natural pink or redness that we all have in our under eye, just from age, from being tired, staying up too late, and just maybe allergies and that sort of thing. So you just line the under eye to make it look nice and white. As you can see, this one matches this one now. So that is my first trick. This is one of my favorites. I bought the more expensive pencils. This one's only like $9 and it does the trick just fine. So first trick. Second trick is obviously going to be a concealer. So I have been trying all of the concealers lately just to see which ones work for my more mature under eye bed. And I have found that this one by NYX, it's called the Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer, is becoming kind of my go-to favorite, and it's very inexpensive. So I'm gonna be using color Vanilla today on my under eye beds, and you can use your finger if you want, but I always prefer a brush. So I'm going to be using a concealer brush. And so I'm gonna take the concealer, and you literally just wanna hit your under eyes where you see hollowness, where you see darkness, and you don't want to go past that at our age. I know you see a lot of more younger influencers and YouTubers kind of doing the big triangle. I don't like to do that because I just want to lighten and brighten the area that's actually dark, and you can actually see that on my under eye. So let's do that. So I'm just going to put a few dots where I see it's dark, and it's kind of almost in like a V shape under my eye. So I'm going to start with this much. I kind of like to layer it, so I like to do thin layers of concealer. So once that's on, I'm gonna start pushing the product into my under eye, and I kind of go back and forth with my finger, the warmth of my finger, and then my concealer brush to get just the perfect amount of product kind of melting into the skin. And I will do 2 layers because I like for it to look nice and bright. So I'm gonna go up all the way underneath that little wing. But what I like about this cheap concealer is that it dries down pretty quickly, and it doesn't really budge or move around my eye bed during the day. So wherever you put it, it kind of sticks and stays. Okay, so that's 1 coat. So I'm gonna do 1 more just right here where I get the most darkness is really kind of tight right there in the tear duct area. So I'm gonna go back in, and you can just keep brightening until it gives you enough coverage. Some people like just a small amount of coverage to brighten, or some people just really like to go for it. So we're kind of going for it today. Okay, so that definitely, as you can see, has already lightened up my under eye bed. And it's dried down nice and quick. You see that? Okay, so that's product number 2. We've done the eye brightener and we've done concealer. Now we're gonna go for the setting powder. And I just recently bought this and I'm already in love. And it's the Huda Beauty, hopefully I'm saying that right, Huda Beauty, Cherry Blossom Cake Easy Bake Powder. So Cherry Blossom is actually the color name, the shade name, because it actually is kind of like a pretty pink powder. And side note, the smell is fantastic. It smells kind of like cherries. It's so beautiful. All right, so what you're gonna do now is you're gonna take your pink powder, and this is definitely going to brighten up any yellow or sallow tones. And then I'm gonna take my handy little Amazon triangle sponge that I love so much, and I'm gonna put a good amount on the powder puff, and then I usually take it and kind of dab it on the back of my hand so that I can work in light layers again. And then I'm just going to take it and I'm just gonna press it into the corner of that eye to start mattifying the concealer and to set it. And then now I do go a step further with this pink powder because I want it to just brighten my whole face. So then once I go over the concealer, I'll take it along the sides of my nose, and then I'll take a little bit from the corner of my mouth and then up towards the ear just to kind of brighten this area. Now again, I don't have on blush or highlighter because I really wanted y'all to see how this brightens the complexion and everything. So I haven't done blush or highlighter, but that's okay. So then just kind of brightening that up and then brightening the sides of the face up. But you can see how this powder just instantly like blurs my skin. Don't you think it looks good? Yeah? No, I think it looks so good. And it smells good. It's finely milled. So it's not super cakey, it's not heavy, it's just really, really lightweight, which is what I like for my more mature skin. And the pink color just kind of gives it just that little oomph. It's, you know, just a little bit more oomph than a translucent powder would do. And then of course, finishing touch for my under eyes is I always do just a light coat of mascara. I already have a little bit of mascara on this eye. So then I'm gonna go to this one and just add it so that we can get the full effect of the eyes being nice and bright. Because I do feel like, I mean, it's kind of a controversial thing. Like when you're older, do you wear mascara on the lower lashes? Do you keep it bare? For me personally, I like a few more lashes. I like it to look nice and girly, so I will put mascara on the lower lash line. Okay, so there we have it. Just 3 simple steps that can really make a difference in how bright your under eyes are. So your eye brightener pencil, your concealer, and then your setting powder, which I can't get the top back on, but then your setting powder. And I do love the pink powder because I do feel like it gives a nice soft kind of blurring effect and just kind of lifts the face and makes it look really, really happy. So that's it for today's video. Short and sweet. If you like this video, I would love for you to give it a thumbs up before you leave and definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I will see y'all on the next video. Bye.